Much better. What's that saying? Look good, feel good. What's going on, guys? Tuesday, March 4th, right around 11:15. Just got my hair cut, feel good. Heading to the post office right now. Check, see if there's anything in there. That's the one thing that sucks about having a P.O. box is you don't get notified if you have any mail or a package. You actually have to go check. But I'm just right up the road, so it's not too bad. So I'm gonna go to the post office, run to the store, probably eat some food, hit the gym, and then hopefully get an appointment at physical therapy tonight. I called up this morning, they said it shouldn't be a problem, so we'll tell the physical therapist that I try deadlifts and see what he says. I'm kind of thinking that he's going to say maybe it's not the best idea, which is probably what they're all going to say because, well, it's in their best interest to say take the safer option. Don't do it, that way you don't have the risk of injury, but I feel better when I do it. The last episode I was working with 95 pounds and the problem with the 95 pounds was it was too light. I don't know if you guys ever experienced that. If you go too light when trying to work on perfect form, sometimes it's actually more awkward. The heavier weight actually puts you into the position for proper form. So yesterday I deadlifted a little bit and I used 165 pounds and I did a couple of sets of 8 and it felt so much better. And we got Zeus. For those who ask, a lot of people are like, who was that gorilla in your last video? It's my dog Zeus. He's in Newfoundland. Zeus, the people think you're cool on YouTube. They've never seen a dog like you. Never seen a dog like you. Alright, so flat barbell bench press, a movement that I introduced into my program about 4 weeks ago, and something I haven't done before that in years. I've always done dumbbell bench press, it felt more comfortable, but I wanted to transition into barbell bench. So over the last few weeks, I went as heavy as 205 for 4 sets of 8, and this day I just wanted to push myself and see what I can actually move. So I tried 250 here, and I got it, which I didn't think I would, but of course I'm never happy with my performance. I'm always trying to get better. So I said to myself the bar speed was a little bit slow. So we threw on 260 here and I failed. And I thought I could maybe get it, but I guess I was a little bit tired from the 250. And it is what it is. I didn't even think I would hit 250. I was expecting to maybe throw on like 235 because I haven't even tried to max out, like I said, in years, since I was 18 years old. But just to make sure that that 250 wasn't a joke, I threw on 245, and I was more than impressed with my bar speed on this. And my buddy James said I should have went for more reps, but I guess I just didn't want to push it too hard. So the new program that we're going to implement with my coaches will be bench press focused, so I'm really looking forward to that. Hey, what's up guys? Wednesday, March 5th, right around noon, and actually just set up to film a recipe video for you guys. So you would have already seen this if you're watching this vlog. This would have been up yesterday, so I'll link it right here on the screen for you if you want to check it out. It's a chicken walnut lettuce wrap. So I'll have that linked on the screen. It will open up in a new window if you want to watch that. But I am going to actually eat this right now. So I filmed the recipe, put that up yesterday from when you're watching this, but I'm actually eating it right after I filmed this. So I know that sounds confusing, but we're going to do that. We're going to eat and then actually go pick up Brittany when she gets out of class and head over to the gym. So we'll see you guys over at the gym. Alright, so just finished recording the recipe video and it looks pretty damn good. So again, link will be on the screen so you can check it out if you want to make this for yourself. And I'm going to go eat this and then hit the gym. Repping Team Bodybuilding Bros today. Got their stringer on. Ice cream. Powerlifting. Bodybuilding. That flexible dieting though. Love the stringer. Look at this getup I got today. We got blue, red, blue. America. Alright, so I'm driving to the gym and this is what I see on the street. What? Looks like we got dinner tonight. No, I'm just kidding. Yesterday's workout which you saw the clip before this was, or earlier in this episode, was the bench press work, which felt good. And right now I'm just kind of messing around for this week. My coach, Jason, with the strength guys, was actually at the Arnold this past weekend coaching another one of the strength guys coaches, who is actually a power lifter. So they were at the Arnold Classic. He was coaching him, and we never got a chance to meet up and talk about my next program. So I believe we're Skyping tomorrow to get a new written program, and I believe it's going to be bench focused. So I'm pretty excited for that, and I'll obviously keep you guys updated on what's going on with the programming. But for the rest of this week, just kind of feeling things out. I went to physical therapy yesterday. Things went really well, actually. I was kind of surprised. I have a really good relationship with my physical therapist, who's also a chiropractor. I've worked with him before. He's very open-minded. He is very up-to-date on current research. He's not old school at all. He doesn't say, you know, don't do this movement or don't do that just because. So I told him exactly what I was doing. I told him that I tried out deadlifts, and he said, listen, he said, you know your body better than I do. He said, if you're in pain, don't do something that's causing you pain. So we're kind of going off like the green light, yellow light, red light way to judge things. So instead of an RPE scale where a 9 or a 10 would be exerting yourself to your max capacity, the red light, green light, yellow light thing would be, a green light would be if it doesn't hurt, you're good to go. Yellow, you know, if you start feeling a little pain, back off, and obviously red means don't do it. So I'm just doing movements that aren't causing me pain and aren't setting me up for injury. So I'm still keeping squats out for a while. That axial loading and loading the spine, not something I want to do right now. I am still recovering from the injury. So as far as deadlifts go, I do a sumo stance, and he said, again, as long as I'm not pushing myself past my limits and I'm feeling no pain and I feel good doing it, he said it's fine. So I'm going to just slowly try and progress my way through the deadlifts and see where I go from there. As far as other lower body training, I can do hamstring curls, I can do calf raises seated. I can't do any kind of hip extension or leg extensions, which kind of sucks, but I'm working with what I got. I'm really excited to be back in physical therapy. I'm glad that he gave me the go-ahead on certain exercises, and that's it, guys. Staying positive, and just, I love training. It's one of the biggest passions I have. I couldn't imagine myself not doing it. I had to take a couple of months off from the injury, and I was quite miserable, to be honest. So I'm grateful for the opportunity to be able to train, and yeah! I'm getting excited to go hit the gym. So I'm gonna go pick up Brittany, go to the gym, and we'll see if we can get some footage in there.
Yeah! Back in the gym. I guess shout out to the Hodge twins again. Some of the stuff they say, I just find myself saying in real life. Same with other YouTubers, you know, Chris Jones and Brandon Campbell, you know, the Stay Big. You hear certain people say things in their videos, and then you find yourself saying them in real life situations. So yeah, anyway, we are in the gym. Brittany and I hitting some pull work, and it was awesome. Gym was completely empty. Well, obviously not completely. There were a couple of people in there, but it's always nice when we can go to the gym and not really have to worry about waiting to get on a machine or to use certain equipment. And yeah, so I started off the workout with pull-ups, which you saw already. Then we moved over to this lat pull-down machine. So it's a close grip, really hits the lats well. And I like this handle a lot, actually. We didn't have this handle in my old gym. It's almost angled down, so it feels really good to pull through the elbow with that. Moved on to some horizontal rows. This plate-loaded hammer strength. You can notice that there's different grips, so you can grab inside to target the lats a little bit more. You can grab higher up and hit more of the upper back and rear delt area, or you can go ultra wide, which I've actually never seen anyone use that wide handle. So I moved on. I actually did 3 1/4, which I don't know if you can count PRs for machines. I know a lot of people say like they hit bench, squat, deadlift PRs, but I don't know. This is more weight than I'm usually working with, so it felt good. 3 1/4 plates. And yeah, so anyway, as far as the training footage goes, I'll obviously have my new routine and new program down, so you'll be seeing new footage with actual structured workouts, but You guys let me know in the comment section below if you prefer me just throwing music over these workouts and just let it play, or if you prefer commentary talking about what I'm doing in the workout, or Q&A style where I answer questions over the workout footage. I'm just trying to make it entertaining. So for this video here, I'm just going to keep rambling because we have about another 30 seconds or so of training footage. So here I am doing rear delts and also upper traps. One of the best exercises you could do is a face pull. Make sure you are doing rear delt work. And finished off with some biceps. So these are, I guess they called spider curls. It just makes it so you take your lower back out of the movement, and it actually feels really good. So I'm working with a lot less weight than I usually curl with, but again, it's a very, very good isolation workout for the biceps. So we did a couple of sets of that and moved on to some rope hammer curls, and that pretty much finished the footage. So time to drive home really fast to get that post-workout shake in. All right, what's going on, guys? Just got in from the gym, making my famous Proyo, my protein Froyo. We got the water, we got the ice, we got the frozen strawberries, just these all-natural strawberries, with a little bit of Splenda. I'm gonna throw in one of these mini bananas. Got a whole bunch of these mini ones. Actually gonna put them in the freezer after I use one because they're not bad, but they look like they're about to go bad. I know they look worse than they are, but I had one yesterday and they're really not bad at all. See? Looks perfect. Mini banana, throw it in there. And then we're just going to throw some protein powder in there, mix it up, and then add the cereal. And there we go. That Froyo, though, a whole blender full of it. Now I've showed this, I'll link this on the screen. I've made this a recipe video for this. And then a lot of people sometimes on Instagram, or sorry about the light, on Instagram or Facebook or whatever, will post and say, how do you get it to that consistency? How do you get it so thick? How do you fill up the entire blender? Secret, frozen berries. What happens is if you add too much ice, you tend to water it down a little bit, and then you'll actually maybe end up with ice chunks if your blender's not strong enough to break them all up. And that's it. You guys saw exactly what I put in it. It was water, ice, frozen strawberries, and a banana. And normally the banana would be frozen, which would make it even thicker, but I didn't have any frozen bananas. So that's a trick to make it this consistency. Freeze your fruit and use that as ice, and then add ice if necessary. So that's that. We're gonna throw some, we're not using Reese's Puffs today, which is what I use sometimes. We're actually gonna go with the fruit theme. So we have banana in there already, so we're going with the banana nut Cheerios. We've got a half a serving of that we're gonna throw in, and also this crunchy banana nut cereal, which has some granola in it. So that's what we're going with. All right, so we got the cereal all weighed out in here, half a serving of each, and now look at that. Gotta mix it so all the cereal gets down to the bottom, so you have it with every bite. And if you guys have been watching my episodes, you probably see this a lot when I get home from the gym. I don't do it as like a post-workout shake because I think you need to have a shake post-workout. I do it because look at the volume you're getting. For a couple of 100 calories, it's filling and it tastes damn good, and I'm getting my micronutrients from my fruits. I'm getting protein, so it's just something that kind of holds me over until I eat dinner. So if you haven't tried it out, check out the link on the screen. It will open up in a new window, and make one for yourself and let me know what you think. Burrito, some cheddar cheese mini rice cakes. There's 2 servings there, and some asparagus here. So burrito, normal stuff that I usually put in it. Chicken, guacamole, black beans, some lettuce, salsa, you know, the usual. But that's the meal right now. Gonna eat this. And what are you up to, babe?
Emailing the photographer slash videographer for the wedding.
Taking care of more wedding stuff, and that's our little side snack. Some rice cakes. Pretty big bowl full of Greek yogurt with some regular non-fat yogurt mixed in. We have some granola cereal and some trail mix, so we have almonds, raisins, peanuts, and M&Ms, and we all know that trail mix is really just an obstacle to find the M&Ms.